Check. Check. I know you lying. I just got in from the gym. And y'all president? Ooh. I'm just gonna sit this here. Jesus. That's all. Uh-uh.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the boat, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and Grindr approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back. Whoa, get out, get on out, whoa, get out.
Hey everybody, and welcome to For the People Podcast. I'm your host Vision X, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. I am joined by our veteran queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
And I want to say hello to everybody in our chats. Now remember, we only do this at the beginning of the show, and we might do it at the end, but it's usually at the beginning because we have a lot to cover. And this week, and maybe next week, we might only have 1 hour. So just want to let you guys know that. DDS, nice to see you. You had a lot to say. Oh, DDS gave us each a shout out for Vision, Trey, and Nikki. Antoinette, good to see you, K. It's my name. You too, Leo, Tiku, Giggles, Jamie, Katrina, Hazel, who else? Tony, I think that's Asia. All you guys, hey, it's good to see all you guys here. Thank you guys for joining and tuning in.
Yes.
We're just going to jump right into it. So, as we had posted the post that I had did a poll a few days ago, and I want to see what you guys want to. You guys want to talk more about more Black issues. So we're going with FTP. We're always evolving, so we're going to focus more on Black issues as well. Also, yesterday's show, I did say that we're going to be having a game show. So that'll be at the end of the show. That's when we get back to our 2-hour segment. And so the person's name that was selected for that is K is my name. So it's going to be a game called High Low and called High Low 2 out of 3. And so we're going to do a demonstration for you. Me and Nikki will do it on Sunday's episode so that we can kind of see it. But we pick one person who has been, consistent supporter of FTP, who's, in the comment section, who has, supported us, especially through the store and et cetera. And we're going to pick this person randomly And you also can be picked again. So we put, everything in a little bit of a bag or something, and we just pick the name out, and then you get selected. But Kids My Name will be the first one. So we'll show you a demonstration the day that we're going to do the game, and then we'll have you play it. We will have a male prize and a female prize with an additional $100 added to that. Now, so we're gonna have prizes for you guys now. We're giving back to our community because we appreciate you guys coming every day. So we want to do something a little more fun for you guys. So speaking of things that's been going on right now, I don't know what's going on in the industry, and this is why I tell people I'm not big on celebrity. Never was and never will be. So I think Sexy Red, this has been making its rounds on social media. She recently did a cover of Michael Jackson's song. Now, I am so sick of this girl who is trash. She can't rap, she can't sing, she can't dance, she can't do anything. But I don't know how this girl is famous at all. It's just like they putting her out there, and somebody says she's a CIA operative. She could be. I don't know, because I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense. But to take the King of Pop song and remix it, and you didn't even get permission to do it, that's also a problem. You're not on the King of Pop's level. Like, I can understand if it was like Mariah Carey. She says, hey, I'm going to sample Michael Jackson's music. But a Sexy Red trying to sample it? Absolutely not. You're just not on even equal footing to even ask, let alone do the song. That's the problem. We got these artists that's just disrespectful, and they don't have the talent to back it up with it. And so we're going to hear the cover. I want you guys to hear it. Let me know what you think. Of course, it was very trashy, very hoish, very ghetto. So let's take a look at it. So this was from the estate. They said, I exclusively spoke to a spokesperson for Michael Jackson's estate on Sexy Red's recent cover of Beat It, and they were clear that the use of his music was unauthorized. A spokesperson for Michael Jackson's estate tells me we were totally unaware of this. The use of the music is unauthorized. The estate definitely didn't seem happy about the cover at all. And I don't see, I mean, you can hear her vocals. That sound like fucking trash. And speaking of just, we're just going into trash. I want y'all to guess who this is. Guess who that is? That's Amber Rose. She looks a goddamn mess. See, I told you, racism aids you. Her white genes in her is showing, and she's getting exactly everything she deserves. She looks a hot ass mess. But
she's not black. She's not black.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, she's not black. She don't want to claim black. And another person who's very colorist, and I know this has been making its rounds, has been Chris Brown. So Chris Brown recently was out there. First, he posted something. This was a few days ago, saying that, yeah, the Super Bowl really needs me, talking down on Bad Bunny's performance. And yes, we know, Chris Brown, you're a great singer, you're a great dancer, etc. However, you have so much baggage. It's, you know how somebody is so talented or they're so good at it, but they keep fucking it up for themselves? Chris Brown is a prime example of that. And so a lot of people in the comments, they weren't very happy about it as well. They pretty much let them know, like, don't nobody want to have a woman beater or anything like that. And, people are just really frustrated with him always speaking up. And people are already they're still not happy about the Rihanna thing. That's never going to leave. But then he also had an incident I think it was in the UK, where he got arrested. And then he had an incident where he fought somebody. I mean, it's always something. I'm like, dude, let your talent be your talent. But the extra shit, I mean, you make, when white folks put this on TV, especially on Fox News, they make it look niggerish. That's how it looks. I don't care how people feel about that. That is the facts. And then when I'm at work, people will ask me, they'll say, oh, well, what do you think about Chris Brown or that Janet Jackson and stuff? Because people start talking about the titty thing. I'm like, you guys, it's a goddamn titty. Let it be. And it's a Janet Jackson titty at that. Let it really be. So, I want to know what you guys think in the comments about all three of these topics. Nikki, what do you think as well?
The sexy red thing. I hope the Jackson estate sues the wig off her ass. I it was so I've never and I come from the era of Foxy Brown and Lil Kim, and I
Mhm.
love Meg. And even though they were talking, the things that they were talking about, people would consider crude. They had the star power. They not singing, they not trying to sing rap and it's all fucking key.
Yep.
Bitch, get somebody to sing the fucking hook or whatever. But don't try and do it. Cause you can't carry a fucking note. You are offbeat like shit. I hope the ghost of Michael Jackson comes and gets her ass every fucking night in her goddamn sleep. Because even I didn't fuck with her from the beginning with the whole my pussy is pink, my booty
Yeah.
hole is brown. Nothing about that is sexy. Nothing about that is it's like don't get me wrong. I have no inhibitions when it comes. I'm a very sexual person, but it's just certain shit you just don't say. Like
Exactly.
Meg would say that even though she could talk about pussy, she ain't gonna talk about it like that. I don't want to know what color your fucking booty hole is. Nobody wants to know that. Like nobody wants to fucking know that information. And it's like I feel like she's putting on a persona. Like that's not really her because when she like you know I've seen her like with her hair and I don't really care about that, but it's just like she looks like they intentionally make her look
Mm-hmm.
as
Trashy.
good as possible, and not even the good hood because you got I grew up there. You got bad bitches in the hood. They don't have to look like that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
she looked like the glasses she got on is from America's Best. She got like the wardrobe is never right. It's just she just looked like she's just everything. That's how I think she is a plant because every caricature that white people think about us is what she has.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not playing respectability politics. Y'all know I don't play that game. But it's just like if you gonna talk about that shit, at least be on Kim level, be on Foxy level, be on Meg level, like be on Cardi level. You know what I'm saying? They can talk about it, and it's like, oh, it's coming from them. It's fucking believable.
Yeah.
It gives gonorrhea. I'm sorry.
Not
everything,
gonorrhea.
every, everything about sexy red gives gonorrhea. It gives burn. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn. She gives a walking STD. That's the only thing I could compare it to.
You
And
know what?
that's the only it's like chlamydia, whatever sexually transmitted disease you can get, that's what the fuck she look. She looked like she the bitch that gave it to you.
Well, you know what? Speaking of that, you mentioned Cardi B, and clear example, WAP. I thought WAP was a great song. It was number one. It was
Mm-hmm.
classic, and what they did, they made it artistic, and they danced to it. Like her and Megan Thee Stallion was actually dancing in the video.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the ground. They got up. They turned around. They was doing all the dance moves. Sexy Red. She looks like a toddler that's trying to play as a rap star. And I
Yeah.
don't get it. Her lyrics suck. Her music sucks. She's not a pretty girl. She was. I'm sorry when white folks be saying like monkey and baboon, she looks like a baby baboon to me. I'm sorry. I don't care how people feel about it.
Well,
Ooh, ooh,
somebody in the comments was talking about a Weird Al when he did Eat It.
uh-huh.
That was funny.
That
Like
was funny.
that was a concept. That was funny, which was why Michael Jackson would have had to sign off on that.
Yeah.
That couldn't be as big as it was and be unauthorized. That was funny. That was a straight parody. This shit right here tarnishes his name. It's another one out there, and it's not her, but it's Man in the Mirror, and it's another bitch singing off key and about
Mhm.
sex or something. And it's just like, why you want to do Michael like that? Like just
Of all
that man
people, like the
of
king of
all
pop.
people. I get it, beat it, eat it. But it's a way she could have got off with that song in a creative way. If she would have just tapped in, she could have found a creative way to do it. As opposed to this. It's crude. It's just, and that's coming from me, a person that hosts Knick Knack After Dark, where we talk about every goddamn thing
Exactly.
sexual. So for me to say that, it's like, no, bitch, no. She has to be a industry plant because I can't fucking do it. I can't do her.
It doesn't make any sense. That's why I was sitting there looking like, I said, why is this girl famous? I said, when you can, like, clear example, if you, and I tell people with a lot of artists, I said, if you was to put at their prime, let's talk about their prime. I'm a clear example, and I want to let everybody know when we play certain like stuff on here, music or certain sounds, which when you get on the live will have the original. I have to remove a lot of the stuff during when it's on this final posting for copyright stuff. So I just want to let you guys know when you're on the live, you get the full show, but after it has to be posted, I have to edit some of the stuff out for copyrights, okay? Because this is like people's property or whatever. So I just want to let you guys know that. But you know, like clear example, you would have like, okay, Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott, well, when I tell you Missy Elliott used to go off. And I mean, literally, just look at the quality of this. Like, I mean, you can't I mean, look at the this is just on a different level. We don't have artists that do this. And I'm gonna play some of the sound for you as well. Remember, it will be removed. Or, you know, not just that, Little Kim. I mean, like, you sit here. I mean, look at this was like artistic, like.
Yep.
I mean, and look at, I mean, like they had a budget. Like, look at this had a budget. This is a budget. I mean, like they were doing it. It's just like, what the hell is these? I'm sorry, a lot of the artists today, Sexy Red is not an artist to me. That bitch is trash. She's not a fucking artist.
No.
I'm sorry. They don't dance. They don't sing. They don't act. They don't look good. They don't even try to talk like they have common sense. They can't even do fucking interviews right. Like Sexy Red sounds, she sounds her, and who's that other one that sounds really illiterate? They're like really illiterate, and I'm just like, they sound like they sound like they need to be in like, you know, a mental facility to learn how to speak or something, or they had an accident, because it's just like, I don't understand. It's another artist that's just like her, and she's talking about eat her coochie, suck her titties, lick her ass, come in my mouth. I'm just like, God damn. I said, I could just watch a porn on TV for that shit. And I don't even have to listen to your trash ass music. What is that, Pornhub? I could pull a Pornhub right on my phone and watch that coochie clap.
Exactly, because I don't know what we.
You know what I mean, literally, what I need to,
it's a way to say it where it doesn't sound like again. It's just a way to do it if you're an actual artist.
Yes.
Oh, you talking about somebody in the kids? My name. Are you talking about Sukiana?
Yeah, I think so.
She's dark skinned, and I think that's who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just it's trash. I was like, y'all can keep this, but we're going to move on to the next topic. But I'm gonna read some of your comments as well. Let's see here. Democracy. Hey, good to see you, Democracy. You still have not sent us a photo of the dress. We want to see how it looks on you. We want to see the quality, etc. Give us some feedback. She says Foxy Brown did that shit the best. Oh, Foxy Brown was dope. My favorite one was what was the one where she said it was one where she did, I think it was with Jay-Z. She ate that. I was like, come on, Foxy. She ate
I'll
that.
be
MC Light, well, and she did the song with P. Diddy, but Cold Rocker Party. I still bump that to this day. I still you know when I did try out some stuff, you know, get you a little something on the side, you chill, you know, you sitting there, you know, vibing to it, relaxed. I mean, it was a dope song. I mean, the artists today just don't do anything. And don't get me wrong, I did say this about Bad Bunny's performance based off other artists. Like when you compare that to a performance like Beyonce performance, yeah, it's going to be a 5 out of 10. But when you compare that to the other white artists on there, what was it? I don't know if it's Rolling Stones or whoever, that born ass band. He's a 10 out of 10. Because I said
U2.
Yeah, I think it was U2. So it was boring as shit. I said it's a comparison of like a hierarchy of who was good and who wasn't. That's how I kind of see it. But we are going to go. Oh, sorry. Let me read some more comments. Alyana, I hope I said that right. Nice to see you, and I think you're new. Welcome to FTP. She said, I'll be at work, but I'll pull up with the crew for the next stream. Add me to Discord. Okay, I think this is somebody from Twitch, I believe. So, hey, thanks for pulling in. We really appreciate it. Leo says, because the fake Jews of my industry decides what they want hip-hop to look like. That is true. And you know what's funny? They do own everything. You can't even say nothing about them. If you say anything about them, they'll pull all your shit. they'll pull all your shit. You can't even get a record. That's why the whole thing with Kanye was so bad. Every time he said something about them, they try to pull all the stuff. He could talk about everybody else, but he says something about them. Yeah, anti-Semitic. I'm like, I'm getting a little tired of the anti-Semitic shit. I'm like, you get a little tired of it. Y'all not the only fucking people on earth that have suffered. Let's just keep it real there, okay? And also, you know, the oppressor can't be the oppressor, but that's what you guys are doing. But that's a whole nother story. So
we got our first real quick, we got our first donation of the day, $50 from Jermaine. So thank you.
Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You guys were still working on the live. We just gotta make sure to get our numbers up. You know why I like the show? I was talking to somebody about it, and they said the reason why they like the show is because we are raw. And when things mess up, we are real. We're not trying to be all overly edited. We're not trying to, you know, pander to people. We're not trying to be all perfect. And I like that because it's more of a real tone. And they said we have conversations with them. I like y'all to have conversations with us. Matter of fact, before I go to the next topic, I'm going to put the link here. So if you want to come on the show and talk, you don't have to be on camera.
And shout out to Gene. He gave us the first super chat of the day. So, hey, Gene.
Hey, thanks, Jimmy Clay. Thanks for the super chat. We appreciate it. Good to see you today as well. If you want to join the show, you just click on the link right there. That's all you have to do is click on it. It'll pop you in, and you can just hang out with us on the show. Remember, this is FTP. We want to hear from you guys, not just in the chat. We also like to hear and talk to you guys as well. So we're going to go into this next episode, and this is what I call white folks just don't listen. And this right here, this happened, I believe, in Thailand, Maya Bay, and they told, again, this white man not to go into the water because if you go deeper in the water, there's baby sharks. And first of all, baby sharks are just as dangerous as the big sharks. That's one thing, but also it messes up their ecosystem because, you know, you could go down there and they expect the food because you didn't brought your little white ass down there. So this is what happened here. Let's go ahead and take a look at this.
Police station with me. I'm not joking. Let's go. Police station with me. I'm not joking.
So I'm gonna read this while this is playing. Somebody says, like always, Americans think there is no law for them. White Americans, baby, because they did the same shit. Now I will briefly tell that story. When I went to Tulum, they told them not to touch us, touch a lot of the animals and a lot of like the artifacts. Guess who started touching it? The white folks.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't give a shit. Another person
because you told them no.
Yeah, exactly. And they hate to be told no or to be told anything, to be honest about it. Another person says respect local rules and culture. And then we're going to take a look at this next one. Now, this was good because Nikki, we've been talking about this on the show, and this is a professor that actually spoke about what Europeans think of whites. We spoke about this many of times, but it was good to finally get a video to explain what we've been explaining all along. Take a look.
How do people talk about white Americans?
In Poland, white Americans are seen as very lazy. They're just really talked down on.
I'd say loud or obnoxious. Sydney, it's a pretty big tourist destination. Whenever you're kind of out and about, you can really tell when there's an American around, louder than everybody else and usually complaining about what their food is.
How about you? How do they talk about white Americans?
Not in a good way. The stereotypes that everyone's obviously very fat, everyone's very rude. I walk through a bar and I go, sorry, excuse me, really sorry, can I get past? Whereas Americans will just blow right past me. I wasn't even there.
Do people talk about white Americans differently than they talk about, say, like black Americans?
Pretty much, it's just American.
Veronica, how about you?
They're definitely talked down upon.
White Americans?
Yeah.
Dude, white people. We thought we were on top of the world, man. Turns out we're lazy, we're dumb, we're fat, we're ignorant, we're like all these things. Oh my God. See, that's good to be black, isn't it? All right, go ahead.
The stereotypes that you just listed, they're always saying those. I have an accent when I speak in Czech. I have an American accent. They're always like, oh, Veronica, you just said that word really funny. And I'm like, guys, I'm just trying to speak.
Right.
Just let me be.
Right. Sophia, how about in Canada?
I think they're dirty. They like always talk about like politics in the U.S.
Yeah. So dirty, mean.
Yeah, lazy.
So add that, white people, add that to the list. You're also mean.
Everyone there is so nice, and they will go up there, and it's like a culture shock.
Just Americans.
Yeah.
I don't get a pass because I'm white.
No.
It's like, how about you, man?
Not bad at all.
It's not bad?
Not bad at all. In Georgia, we're really known for our hospitality.
And your food, by the way.
Yeah, if we have someone from a different country come, especially America, you can expect getting free food, free drinks from a lot of people.
All right, so we get the hint. This is people from Poland, Germany, Georgia, all over Europe, from different blocks of life saying the same goddamn thing. And I want to read some of the comments because the comments, this video was perfect. Nikki, it's like we speak it into existence and the shit, and people want to say it, but now it comes true. So I tell people, don't get mad at us when we're on this show talking about this because we be spot on. And if you don't like us being spot on, then that's on you. But the facts are the facts. And this is white folks from Europe telling you about American white folks. Somebody says in the comments, it's interesting that a lot of the things said abroad about white Americans are what white Americans say about Black Americans. Another person says the greatest experience for Afro-American is to travel outside the U.S. And then I know you've been hearing about this. This is the HGTV, Nicole Curtis. This performance-ass white bitch was fired, I think today. They ended her show. I want you to know what she said here because she was overly apologetic and saying, oh, it is what it is and blah, blah, but let's take a look.
Why? It's my last one. Oh, fart nigger. What the fuck is that I just said? Oh, Nick, you gotta, can you kill that? No, I got 35 minutes. I can't kill it. Oh, fuck my life.
Now, the comments, you can go read about this yourself. This is a hot story today. But
is she fart nigger?
Yeah, fart nigger. And then she's on this apology tour, like, oh, it slipped, and I don't. That's not about my vocabulary. I said that came out too smooth. I said y'all constantly think about fucking Black people all day, every day, nonstop. I don't care if your ass is having a massage or you getting dick down. Y'all thinking about Black people all the time. Leave us alone. That's all we want to be left alone. Just leave us alone. And she's on this big apology tour, like she, oh my God, I just want to support my family. And what did we say? As soon as they get caught, what do? They deflect. Oh, well, I just want to focus on my family and my family. Bitch, shut that shit up. I don't care. Like I said before, I don't care about your racist ass. I don't care about them racist ass kids because they're going to grow up to be just like your ass. I don't care about your ancestors, and I don't care about your fucking descendants from them damn kids either. Y'all, this is when people talk about eugenics and all the stuff we be having and talk about breeding out people and sterilization. This is a clear example because it's not going to stop. Everybody's quick to talk about sterilization of people they don't like based off their skin color and stuff like that. But when we sit there and say it about other people, especially white folks, now it's a problem. Then the other thing with the Europeans, Nikki, you stated this many times. We work with Europeans. They absolutely cannot stand white Americans. The only time they come over here, and even Trump, well, why can't we get some of the good white Americans to come over here? And they're like, we don't want to come over here. They got like 6 months paid leave. They got 3 months paid for when they have children. They get additional credits when they have children. They get food vouchers. They get credits, all types of things. Why would they want to come to raggedy ass America when you literally got white folks getting shot and blown off in the head like Renee Good and Alex Preddy? Make it make sense. Hey, these white folks, the people in Europe see exactly what the hell is going on here in America. If you don't think they do, they do. And one last thing, the other thing with the first video with the guy that walked in the water, I remember going to Tulum. Now, if you guys have ever been to Tulum, it's a good experience. Now, it's pricey right now. So in Tulum, it wasn't, I'll say only stay out there for 3 days because after 3 days, it gets boring as shit. You have you go up with the dirt bikes, then you glide across all the trees and shit, which is a beautiful time. And then they got the cenotes. Other than that, nothing else. We was in the cenotes. They tell you not to touch the cenotes. It's been there for thousands of years. The cenotes, if you touch it, our bacteria and stuff on our hands, it would mess up the cenotes, which will pretty much, mess up the ecosystem. There's other animals and species in there. Mm-hmm. The ladies have to tell the white folks how many times do not touch the I forgot what it's called, the rock sand or something. Do not touch it. White folks, oh, I just gotta touch it and see how it feels. They start touching it, right? Instantly, you start to see that some of the stuff started to crack. I'm like, why are y'all touching the ecosystem when they specifically told you to respect their culture? But again, that's why I like to show these videos, because people don't understand it until we say something about it. Nikki, what do you think? And also in the comments, what do you guys think as well? And remember, if you want to come on the show and speak about it, I'll put the link in the comment section. Go ahead, Nikki.
Quick shout out to Cass My Name. She gave us a donation on Cash App, so thank you.
Thank you. Hey.
She's solidifying her spot. White people never like being told no. So
Yeah.
you know how somebody tells you can't do something, like a child, and you immediately want to do it? That is what white people are, especially when they're not in America. They think that their whiteness is around the fucking world. That it translates around the world. And by that second video, it shows you that it doesn't. Because y'all are uncouth. White people to Europeans are niggas. That's what it is. But they go over there, and I think that these countries, just like they came and arrested that man when he got out there, fuck his nasty, dirty ass, because you know he washed his ass and came out that fucking water. I hope he got sent to jail in they fucking prison and not allowed to go back to America. What I want these countries to start doing to these white people is putting them in jail and where they are.
Yeah.
If you're in Mexico pulling that shit, go to jail in Mexico. If you wherever the fuck you want to be, and they specifically tell you if it's in Shanghai or whatever, and they tell you don't touch them fucking geisha girls, and y'all go off doing that shit, arrest you right then and fucking there, and you gotta stay there. You can't come back to America.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they should do. So they can learn a fucking lesson about touching people's shit. The reason why they like that is because they colonize everything from everybody else. So they think they can colonize every fucking culture, every place they go to. I can't, God forbid y'all finally do get rid of every Latino here. You motherfuckers gonna have to go pay, get on a goddamn plane ride. And I'm not talking about the billionaires. I'm talking about you everyday Cinco de Mayo motherfuckers. That every May 5th, you go to a goddamn bar and you feel like you a fucking Mexican every day, talking about trying to speak Spanish where everything ends in a fucking O. That type of shit. You motherfuckers gonna have to get on a plane, your broke ass, which you can't afford, get on a fucking plane just to get a goddamn taco and a burrito. And I hope that's what the fuck it comes down to. And I really wish these Latin restaurants, as soon as white people do that shit, ban them from the fucking restaurant. You can't come back here. That's what y'all need to start doing to them. You need to start showing them consequences. When they come in there not respecting your business or not respecting the patrons in your business, you got to get the fuck out. You're not going to disrespect my customers. You're not going to disrespect me. That's what they need to start doing. You're going to have to start giving white people consequences, because until you do, this shit ain't going to change. Sometimes you got to meet a motherfucker where they at.
Absolutely. And I want to read some of the comments from the comment section. Democracy, that's a lot in the comment section right now. Democracy says that sounds valid as fuck. A fart nigga. Who makes that shit up? Like, you can tell this is a word that this lady uses all the fucking, like, she uses that word.
Because I would think, damn, are you trying to say fuck nigga? Because fart nigga makes no goddamn sense. Let me find a picture with her so I can make a shirt that says fart nigga, because that makes no fucking sense. And you white people who quickly say some shit, it only slips out when you use it regularly.
Yeah.
You say you use it in your house on a regular basis. So when you get outside the house, you forget to turn it off sometimes. And that's when y'all be like, ooh, because y'all say that shit on a regular fucking basis. So it's not like, oh my God, I didn't mean to say that. Yes, the fuck you did. Because it's so natural for you that you fucking forgot where you were for a minute and you slipped right on into that shit. Y'all ain't fooling no goddamn body.
Absolutely. That's why I've been telling people, I said, you gotta sit back and watch people. Because I tell you, I said it comes off too smoothly, but this is the same thing that happens when I was in Kansas, Missouri, and I will always say I'm from Kansas, Missouri. I'm going to always speak about it. They would say shit like this, corny or stupid shit like this, and then they would look at other people in the group to see who's going to laugh, who's going to frown, who's going to wince, and then that's how they figure out if they got a coon or they got a WW. I call them one of the WWs, want to be whites. That's all the POCs and are a coon. Yep. And they will see who they can pass things off. They're like, oh, let me just say a nigger, but let me say it like this, like look at that little jigaboo, and they'll look at you to see who's actually going to watch, and you're like, oh yeah, and then they see, oh, this person didn't laugh, so now laugh. Oh, I know this is not a person I want to work with at work. Oh, if they say something
Exactly.
to me, I'm going to go to HR and talk about them. You know, I tell you, you got to be
Mm-hmm.
careful. When I tell you, this is the main reason why I like working for people. And speaking of that, I'm going to go to this next one because Black people, we talking about some Black issues here today as well. All that going to these stores and thinking that this is, what's that, Bad Girls Club or Baddies Club? Was it?
I think it's Bad Girl Club, and then they have Baddies is separate. I think
Yeah,
I don't watch it, so I don't know.
I'm telling y'all, we show countless videos of people getting fucked up, going to people's houses, etc. Y'all can't be going to people's houses doing shit like that. So we want to take a look at this video. This happened at Walmart in Chicago. And I'm just sitting here like, this is the stuff they put on the news. And it frustrates me when you see Black people that do this because it makes no sense. Let's take a look.
Watch out on it.
Oh my God!
Where my son? Stay right there. Come here. It's cracking in Walmart today, son. Hey, no Walmart workers are working. She running. Man.
So I want to read some of the comments from this. That's a lot to watch. Somebody said that was a lot. It was like it really looked like one of those ghetto reality TV shows on the Zeus network. I mean, in a grocery store. Somebody said the way I would have casually filled up my cart and slid off during that commotion. Another person says scanning a 75-inch TV as a pack of hot dogs. And another person says all I got from this is she wears sneakers without socks. I want to ask you guys in our comment section, and Nikki, I'm gonna let you just marinate and process this for a second. Do y'all have people in your circle or people that you know that hang around people like this? And if so, do you fuck with them or do you not? Because I eliminated all that shit when I left Atlanta. I'm telling you that shit, when all those reality TV shows were coming out and people started seeing it, I had to cut people loose. I remember going to a party. And it'd be funny because it'd be orchestrated. People already know that they're going to come and fight at somebody's house or they're going to come to somebody's job. It's already pre-planned. So we were sitting there, everybody's having a good time. The party was going on for like 2 hours. So we having a good time, and next one you know, a group of people come in, some dudes. It was around like 15 of them. We ain't thinking that. You know, people come in the door. A few of the girls came in behind them. It was nothing new. It was a mixed crowd of everybody, of different races, etc. Next thing you know, a fight breaks out from that group of 15 that was fighting somebody that was already there in somebody's house. They broke almost every lamp. They broke all the glasses. They broke the windows. They broke all that. I said, what was the point of coming to a house party or coming to somebody's party and doing something like that? And this person knew both of them and invited y'all. And it was on the crew that came in later. But the principle of it is you come into somebody's house and you destroy their house. And they didn't even care. And then once the fight was done, it was one feminine ass dude. He, see, I got a path water right here. He did this and he took the Hennessy and he was like, yeah, bish, and threw the Hennessy all over the hostess house, couch. And I said, what was the point of doing that? You came to somebody's house, you fought in their house, you broke windows, you broke glasses, and then you took Hennessy and just poured it over the person's couch that had nothing to do with this altercation. I don't hang around the shit. I don't like hanging around ghetto people like this. I only call them when some hands need to be laid and debts need to be paid. I'll call them. Other than that, we don't need to be talking. We don't need to be hanging out. We don't need to be going to brunch. We don't need to be going to the movies. We good. That's how the relationship should be. So what do you guys think? Nikki, what about you?
Hold on. What was that? Hands laid and debt paid. I gotta write that down.
Oh, hands must be laid because debts must be paid.
Okay.
That's the only time I call people that's ghetto. I don't get hell no. You're not coming in my house with that shit. I said, first of all, things ain't cheap these days. And second of all, you're not gonna pour Hennessy on my couch. You're not gonna break my windows because I'm gonna end up breaking your ass. And now we gonna have a problem.
Yes. Now that was what did the host do? Because I know everybody should have been running for their fucking life.
He went and got the gun. He got the gun. He was not playing. The party got. Everybody had to go. Party got cut short. Everybody had to go.
Did he whoop their ass?
Well, everybody ran to the car. You know, it was a crowd of people. It was a lot of people. So it's hard to.
Yeah.
Everybody had to go. Everybody had to go.
Everybody had to go. I don't hang around people like that for that reason, and this is why niggas ask who all gonna be there, because we fucking know if it's somebody that's gonna be there that we don't know. You know what? I'll stay my black ass home because I don't deal with that. Because why would you want that? Watching that whole thing, it sounded like straight gibberish. All I heard was just hollering. I didn't even know what the fight was about. I don't even know what they saying. That type of shit I can't stand. Either knock a motherfucker out or go on about your business. But all that yelling back and forth and shit, fuck all that. Either fight or move the fuck on. Like that's it. If you that's how you know neither one of them wanted to fight. Because they was talking too goddamn much.
Yep.
That's how you know a motherfucker really don't want to fight, because y'all talking too goddamn much. If you gonna do what you say you gonna do, then fucking do it. If the bitch put her hands on you, then do it. If she ain't put her hands on you and you ain't trying to catch no charge and no shit, then leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah.
And when we say ghetto, it's not just to fucking black people, because you meth motherfuckers be acting the same way in Walmart. Don't act like you don't. When we say ghetto, that's what the fuck we mean. You could be any goddamn color. That shit, y'all try to relegate it to niggas, but no. Y'all be like that too. I don't do all that. All that hooting and holler. I was with the person that said I would have filled my cart up and slipped the fuck out. Show would have. I would have filled my shit not to the brim, because I ain't want to be too, you know what I'm saying, out of some shit. But I would have finessed it, because y'all ain't paying attention.
Yeah.
Like it just, I don't know if one girl took a wig off or the ponytail out. I don't know what the fuck. What the fuck they was doing in there. It was just a bunch of yelling, and it turns me completely the fuck off. I just be like, you know what? If I walk in somewhere and I see this the type of shit we on, yeah, I'll catch y'all niggas later, because I'm not dealing with that shit. And fucking up my house, fucking up. That's why I don't have no parties. It's me, my husband, and the goddamn cat. I don't need when I tell you I don't need nobody in here. I'll come to your shit. I don't need you in mine. I'll come to yours. That's it. But no, I can't. But I went to high school with people like that. I went to elementary and middle school with people like that. And again, I grew up in Liberty City, Miami, the city. Okay, so I've seen it all, and most of the time the parents are like that. So if the parents are like
Yep.
that, that's how the fucking kids gonna be. So yeah, it's just I'm 45. I'm not dealing with that goddamn shit. Either you gonna bust a cat, you gonna bust. I saw it was in Jamaica. There's two black women. This lady said, how ya gonna call me ugly and black or something? You see what you working with or some shit like that. And the lady just sat there. She kept, come on, fight me, fight me. And the lady, the short older lady just sat there. She just stood there real fucking calm. When you the one doing all the carrying on and somebody is real fucking calm, walk the fuck away.
Mm-hmm.
Walk away. That lady walked past her. The short old lady walked past her, took a glass bottle out of her bag, hit it on the ground, and went back. That lady ran for her motherfucking life. They had
Stop
to
doing
hold her
him.
fucking back. That's what I'm talking about. You talking too motherfucking much, especially to a person that's sitting there quiet. Don't fuck with no quiet person. That's when you know it's time to go. Both of them was too loud mouth, so you already know when shit gonna be shaking.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And what I want to do, we played the black people. White folks, check out your turn. But you know what's funny? I was, some of the stuff pops up on my algorithm, when you're searching, and sometimes it pops up. That was one video. And then from the black side, I had 7 from white people. 7 or more.
Oh wow.
I had to just choose, I had to pick which ones. I was like, God damn. I said, that's why when they be talking about, even if you I don't know if y'all gotta watch ABC News Live, it's at night. They were talking about the Olympics. There was a person that cheated, a white dude that cheated on his girlfriend, and publicly was talking about it. There was a cheating scandal. There was one that was that stole their teammate's credit card. A white girl stole their teammate's credit card and was still allowed to perform at the Olympics. Still allowed to perform, and she's being charged. There was another one that's been charged with, I think it was Grand Theft Auto. I said, and it was nothing but white. I said, now you had what's the girl name that was smoking weed? And it was all up under her ass, and she was running track with the
Oh,
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here like, weed slows you down. So for her to be able to surpass that speed at that level, black people are magnificent. We're magnificent.
Exactly.
I said, to be honest, I said she's even more superior because weed slows you down and makes you relax. I think besides the TV gives you a little more energy, but it still relaxes you. I said, you guys have dope. They had doping scandals and it was nothing but white folks. And this is ABC News last night. I was just sitting there like, God dang. I said, now let a black person do something. They would take that story and that'd be all over the news all day. All day, every day. And you'd be sitting here like, really? So I'm going to read some of the comments and then we're going to go into the next segment. Germany says, I don't know anyone like this. I have some neighbors like this, though. They are embarrassing. And one thing I hate about ghetto neighbors is that when you say something to them, like they'll leave their fucking trash out past the trash time. And you say, hey, can you please put your trash out? Oh, you ain't gonna hey, we ain't gonna do all that. The rolling of the eyes, the smacking of the lips, the hoop earring shaking. I just asked if you could put your goddamn trash can back in your house. That's all I asked. We don't need to have all that. And it's like they gotta have an attitude. So I ain't gonna lie. A lot of my black and Latin neighbors, they be having that ghetto attitude. I just don't tolerate that shit. KS, my name says, my male cousins used to stump folks out, but they did it when necessary. They never act like that now. They old like me. Oh, don't worry. They still got them hands. Trust me. You need something to happen, they're going to make shit shake. Trust me, Kay. Democracy says, I used to hang with ghetto white girls who dated my black male friends. They acted like this every weekend when we were clubbing. I was the black girl who came with them out of nowhere. That reminds me of Kansas and Missouri. That's exactly how that is. So we're gonna give white folks their turn. We got some videos for y'all. Don't act like y'all got excluded from this. This video right here had me like wow. I was sitting here like this. It was insane when I watched the video. I was like, this is what be going on over there. So we're gonna take a look at this video and we're gonna let me know what you think. We'll be right back.
Four boy shots fired. 10-13, shots fired. Drop to the right!
What the hell are they talking about? Drop the knife for? He's done. I mean, what are they talking about? And then we're going to play this next one. I want you guys to take a look at this and let me know what you think.
You just put your hand in my face. And go scream at me. She just put her fingers in my face. Don't put your hand in my face. It's so long. You put your hand in my face. Don't put my hand on you. I can hold the fuck I want. It's a free punch. It's a free punch. You push your ass in front of me, so I'm going to be loud. You don't want to hear, get your ass behind me. You ready to pay? It's 105.33. Ooh, it's already marked. She stepped on my foot, and then she put her finger in my damn eye. Because you stepped on my foot, my foot is broke. Would you like
Bitch, you talking too much.
And then I'm going to show this next one. I don't know what restaurant this happened at, but let's take a look.
Leave now! All of you! People need to leave right now! If I get told this, right now! Leave now! All of you!
No! Racist motherfuckers, bro!
On both of them, girl.
Hey, he was the only one that was with us. Like, tú miras ella. Tú miras ella. Mira, vieja,
And we're going to take a look at this video right here.
That bitch look at it holding it back. Because you don't want to get fucked up again. Punch her ass too. Punch her ass too. You might want to pull her back.
That's what happens. It's always informative ass white bitches. They got to be involved in something. And we're going to show one more video. And this had me hollering. That's why I said they could be crippled. They could be ugly. They could be whatever. And they will still be racist. Take a look.
Stop, man. Get out of here. I'm a dumb nigger. Fuck out of here. You got nothing better to do.
You.
Like fucking
Get out of here. You bothering us.
pick that up.
I don't want to. You the bad. 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 You the bad.
Pick that up.
You the bad.
If you're tough, pick that up.
You the man.
I know I'm the man.
Few moments later.
You want help?
Huh?
You want help?
Yeah.
You really want help?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you some help, okay?
How?
I'm gonna get somebody to help you.
How's that?
But you gotta take it back. I'm still a dumb nigga?
No, I didn't say that.
What the fuck? So you gonna gaslight? Okay.
I'm telling you, that's the shit we every day. This is what we deal with, put up with every day. That's why I said social media puts the shit out there, and I just say we just talk about it. That's all we do. One person says, "I hope he's still laying there." Another person says, "The universe said, let's bring this conversation down to earth." And somebody says, "Disabled and still talking shit," shaking my head. That's why I said we was gonna get. You know, I think the comments. Everybody's like, "Don't be just doing black folks." I had all these videos that were just popping on my feed. White folks acting the fool, cripples, nigger. I mean, it's they have nothing else going for themselves. What do y'all think about all these?
Wait, it was so many. I can't. Okay, so the fucking Latinos. What the fuck do you expect? They like what you and all of them. What was they trying to look like? White bitches.
Yeah.
If you looked at every last one of them, except fucking Abuela over there, when they trying to get her ass out, they was trying to look fucking white. The one with that last one with that, okay, the one with the lady who was in front of her. Oh, she stepped on my foot. Bitch, you talking too much. If the minute she pushed you, I'd have pushed that bitch back. I'd have pushed that bitch to Mayberry. Fuck that. I'm so tired of y'all talking. Oh, and she did it. Bitch, lay her the fuck out or shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Either lay that white bitch the fuck out or shut your bitch ass up. I don't want to hear shit. That was entirely too much fucking talking. That lady ponytail was right there. You could have wham bam, thank you, ma'am, her ass right with that shit. It was so much you could have done, and you sitting there talking shit. And then the one with the fucking wheelchair, let me tell you, I don't know what happened to him, how he got knocked out to sea, but the minute he said dumb nigga, he would have somehow found himself on the fucking ground. And you know what else I would have did? Took the wheelchair.
and sold that bitch.
Yeah, I would have. No, matter of fact, I wouldn't even sold it. I would have took that bitch all the way around the motherfucking corner. He'll never fucking find it because somebody else would have been done stole it. I would have knocked him out the fucking wheelchair and stole the goddamn wheelchair. That's it. Let me tell you something. Racism don't exempt you from shit. I don't care if you deaf, dumb, or blind. You can still get this work. You want to say nigga? All right, with one motherfucking leg, bitch. You a one-legged cracker and you out here talking shit. I'd have pushed him out that wheelchair and took that motherfucker and then, hey, figure out how you gonna get home. Since you a smart man, since you a smart white man and I'm a dumb nigga, figure it the fuck out. Apparently you got more brain cells than I do, so figure out how the fuck you gonna get home. Figure out when you get home what the fuck else you gonna do. Cause judging by that wheelchair, that's some Medicaid shit you can't fucking afford to rebuy on your fucking own. And then the guys with the fucking chair. You always want to come after one person as a fucking group.
Yeah, that's
and again,
he
already knocked him the first one out. So then the second one come and he knocked him out. And then the first one said, nah, pulled him the fuck back. And then here go this fucking free willy ass looking bitch right here still fucking going over to him trying to start some shit. I don't condone you hitting women, but hit a white bitch. Hit a white bitch. That's fine. I don't. You know what? The way they be fucking. If a white bitch fuck with you, knock her the fuck out. If you're male, female, don't matter. Knock the bitch out. Cause sometimes you hoes ain't gonna learn until you get knocked upside your motherfucking head. You know what? Beat the racism out these bitches. Just pimp. Matter of fact, don't even put your fist on them. Pimp slap the racism out of these bitches right quick. Okay? That's all I need y'all to do. Cause you white women keep stepping up, you gonna get fucked up. Nate Dogg said it best. It's quite easy to get fucked up. All you gotta do is step on up.
You better lay low.
Yeah, you know.
And I'm gonna read some of the comments up in the comment section. Let's see here. Germany says, yep, this is from the previous video. Yep, I asked not to block my driveway, and the next morning my license plate was gone. They are the epitome of ghetto. Oh, I would have been whooping somebody's ass on that one. You don't touch my shit, I don't touch your shit. Like, people just be disrespectful. That's why now I see why people live in gated communities and then they also have their house that's gated up, because people be doing stupid shit, make you want to fuck them up. They do. And then when you fuck them up, then they like, oh, in the name of Jesus, please. Nah, Jesus left the building already. Like, we was trying to be cordial with you and you didn't want to be cordial. And so now this is where we are right now. Blue Sky says 3 versus 1 and they still lost. With weapons too. The man picked up a chair and it tried to hit the black guy twice. That's why we're saying that's the shit. That's the shit we put up with in Kansas and Missouri all the time. Cass 8007 says, "Dumbass can't roll now." And Leo says, "And if his sentence him to hell no, to hell with no foot nor leg. Faux front, know this." And we're gonna do our closing video today. I think this is powerful. This is Black History Month, and this is a very good use of AI. And I think we should start doing a good use of AI like this. And so I want you guys to take a look at this because I thought this was very powerful. And I'll be right back.
Top 5 most feared black women in American history, part 2. And the last one took on the mob. Number 5, Sojourner Truth, 1820s to 1880s. Born enslaved, escaped, then spent decades confronting courts, white mobs and slave catchers with nothing but her voice. Feared because she spoke truth with fire, and no one could silence her. Number 4, Lucy Parsons, late 1800s to 1930s. Chicago called her more dangerous than 1,000 rioters. Police banned her speeches because crowds followed her like scripture, a radical mind wrapped in iron. Number 3, May Mallory, 1950s to 1970s, architect of black armed self-defense. She took on police brutality, school segregation, and the federal government, and won the cases they swore she'd lose. She refused to bow. Number 2, Assata Shakur, 1960s to 2025, Black Liberation Army icon, survived COINTELPRO, political imprisonment, and escaped a maximum security prison. Even after her death, the US still labels her a threat. That's the level she moved on. Number 1, Stephanie St. Clair, the Madam Queen of Harlem, 1920s to 1930s. She ran Harlem's numbers empire with precision, outsmarted corrupt cops, judges, politicians, and then went to war with the Italian mafia and won. Untouchable. Say their names in the comments. Let them know we remember. Follow for more untold stories. This journey is just beginning. These are the
So happy Black History Month, y'all. Like that's a good use of AI. Like that's how you do it. And you know, people like visuals now because people don't like to read. Well, people can't read these days. They can't really read past the 3rd grade level. And if they can read, they can't comprehend it. So I mean, it's just a whole thing. So now we have to make instructional videos of how to make things more glamorous and more stuff. And it works. It was flashy, it was catchy. And I learned about I didn't even know the first lady. You know, they always talk about I knew about the Shakur. You know, I know about Soldier of Truth, but it's good to know about our history and stuff. And this was one of those things that it's good to know about your history and everything. So I want to appreciate everybody for coming out. Nikki, we're at the end of the show. Where can they find you at? Do you have anything coming up? Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry about that, y'all. I want to give a shout out to our donors today, Jermaine, Jean, and K is my name. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Um, there's new merch on FTP. I'm still working on more, so we got a lot of ideas. I just got to figure out how to execute them. But trust me, we have new Cubans for Trump Raft in Peace merch that is up there now. So we have T-shirts, tumblers, mugs, and T-shirts and a sweatshirt. So, you know, browse. Everything in the store is 30% off. We even added a FTP journal and FTP posters there with our podcast, the Red Bonnet Bitch merch. So again, everything is 30% off, and I'm working on some more stuff. So thank you to everyone that has purchased items, and we hope that y'all continue to purchase items. So enjoy the sale. You can find me on Instagram at bitch_happens. The backup is bitch_happens 2.0. And my other page is with my husband. That's Partners in Petty, all on IG. So you can find me there. That's it.
Yes, and we don't have a product today because we'll be back hopefully to our scheduled regular programming Sunday. So hopefully we'll have some updates for you. If not, next week will be an hour long as well. But we will be getting back to the regular scheduled programming soon. Thank you to everybody that supported the FTP store. Also, thank you to everybody that has donated through either the super chats or through the Cash App or Venmos. We really do appreciate it. We're trying to reach those goals. We will work on a few other things that'll be coming up soon, and the game show will be starting on Sunday. So, Kids, my name was the first name selected. So, what we're going to do again, we'll demonstrate it for you, and then you'll play the game. It'll be either a prize for a male or a female, so you get to choose, and with also $100 cash. Okay, we will be doing this daily. So, this is to our viewers that always come to the show, that support us, that put comments in, that's like, share, and subscribe. We see all of it, and we want to appreciate you and thank you guys so much for it. So, Kids, my name will be the first contestant, and we usually play that game at the end of the show. Other than that, if you want to be on the show, hey, just make sure to click on the links in the future. We'll go ahead and put you in the show. Other than that, please like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Check. I know you lying. I just got in from the gym, and y'all president? Ooh, I'm just gonna sit this here. Jesus. That's all.
FTP Podcast has partnered with Savage X Fenty. New members get up to 60% off site-wide with Savage X Rewards. Exclusive pricing and discounts on Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin. Access this special offer via our link tree at linktr.ee/FTP Podcast Show. Savage X Fenty, delivered by FTP.
Fresh off the pole, motherfuckers with an attitude. No papers, no English, anti-black and rude. You POC, but you wanna be YT. Seat at the table, as an equal you'll never be. Came to this country off the civil rights side. Get your money up, then stab us in the back. You hate us, but you need us. Gotta make it make sense. When it comes to the whites, y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents. Let them know y'all just niggas with accents.
Silk Press Jesus has returned. He's white, historically rebranded, and Grindr approved for Christian comfort. Don't miss your blessing. Order now.
Get on out, get out, get on out. Can't stay on the scene unless you got that green. Whoa! Get out, get on out, get out, get on out. Ice is on that ass, you don't get a fourth chance. Whoa! Get out, get on out, whoa, get out. I didn't vote black, got that ass in back.